So this question is a translate word problem question. I know that just given the length of the question here. So let's read it and make sure we write down any quantitative information or any other translatable information that we read. So the question says the sum of an infinite geometric series with first term a and common ratio r is less than 1 is given by a divided by 1 minus r. So I have a over 1 minus r is the sum of an infinite geometric series, right? So I don't want to write all that down, so I'll just say big S for sum of an infinite geometric series. Now, the next sentence says the sum of a given infinite geometric series, okay, so that same S, right, because that's what S represents, is 200. So is means equal, so I know that S is equal to 200. Well, if A divided by 1 minus R is equal to S, and S is equal to 200, then that means I can say that A divided by 1 minus R is equal to 200. The question goes on to say, and the common ratio is 0.15. So we were told up here that the common ratio is R. So now we're being given the actual value of R. So R is equal to 0.15. What is the second term of the series? Well, what's the first term, right? So we were told also that the first term is A. So I have A as my first term. And then the second term, which I'll just make a blank there, is the thing that I'm trying to find. Okay, so here is everything that's been given to me. So here's the given info. And here's the question, right? Like this is what I'm trying to find. So let's simplify the given information. So I know that R is equal to 0.15. So that means I could rewrite this as A divided by 1 minus 0.15 is equal to 200. Simplifying that further, 1 minus 0.15 is 0.85. So I'd have A divided by 0.85 equals 200. I'd then multiply both sides of this equation by 0.85 so that I can isolate A, and I'd have A, go to my calculator, multiply 200 times 0.85, and what I get is 170. So that's my A value. So that means that my first term here is 170. So I'm still trying to find my second term. And then, here's some information that is, you kind of have to come into this knowing. So I'm going to call it a knowledge, right? So there's a bit of knowledge here. And that is when you have a geometric series, all that means is you have a list of numbers, and those numbers are related to each other by what's called a common ratio, right? For us, this R equals 0.15. And what makes a geometric series different from an arithmetic series is that with an arithmetic series, you're adding the same value to each number in the series, right? Each number in the list of numbers, you're adding the same value to it. For a geometric series, you're multiplying each number by the common ratio in this case, right? So the way that I find the number that comes after 170 is by multiplying 170 times my common ratio, which is 0.15. When I put that into my calculator, what I get is that 170 times 0.15 is equal to 25.5. Therefore, my second number in the series there is 25.5, and therefore my correct answer here is choice F.